Hey y'all, this is Jessica with Bless Your Heart. Let's do a Lake Sunset Tumbler today. This is my inspiration picture. I just got it off of Google. To get my tumbler started, I'm going to go ahead and prep it. I'm going to use just a sanding block. I'm going to scuff the entire surface up, and then I'm going to take some 91% alcohol and wipe all of that dust off. My glitter choices for this tumbler are going to be the Glitter Guy Black Cat, Blue Barracuda, Aged Amber, Goldie Hawn, Frozen Tundra 2, and we Love All Bling Winter. I'm going to take my tumbler outside and I'm going to spray paint it with this Ultra Matte White Rustoleum. And I have got a very thin layer of Flynn Sisters Fast Set Epoxy on here. I'm going to start with Black Cat and I'm going to do just a very thin line, just a little over halfway up the tumbler. And this is going to be our starting point for all of our other colors. Once I'm happy with that black coverage, I'm going to go in with Blue Barracuda, and ever so slightly I'm tilting my tumbler, just barely past level. I'm still kind of aiming for that black ring, and what this is going to be, this is our horizon. So the bottom part of the tumbler is going to be the water reflecting the top part of the tumbler, which will be the sky. So we are just ever so slightly tilting off level to get that blue to kind of flare out just a smidgen. Now I'm going to go in with Aged Amber and I'm going to tilt just a little bit more. I'm aiming for still the blue and I'm going to tilt it just slightly more so I can get this to go a little bit further down the cup. And I'm going to do that on both sides, the top and the bottom. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in with Goldie Hawn. Now this has a lot of different colors in it, so it's going to kind of go with the blue really well. This is going to be a more severe tilt, and we're just going to continue to aim for the color above it and let it kind of cascade down the cup itself. And you can let it go as far or not as far as you want. And now for the blues, I'm going to go in with Winter, and I'm just going to finish out the top part of this cup. I'm not going for a full-on ombre. That's not what's going to happen here. But I am going to go in and use a little bit of this Frozen Tundra 2 on the very bottom to just give us a little bit of dimension. I'm not going full coverage with it at all. I'm just going to add a little bit of something else to the very bottom of this cup to kind of make it look like ripples in the water. Once I'm done with that frozen Tundra 2, I'm going to go ahead and take Winter and finish the bottom off. Like I said before, this is not going to be a true ombre, and that's okay. Once I get finished with this glitter part, I'm going to get a layer of epoxy on it and do a light sanding. For our decal, I just went into Creative Fabrica and looked up Lake SVGs, and these family things showed up, family fishing trips. So I just cut it out of black permanent vinyl, and I have got it on some transfer tape. I'm going to use the hinge method to put it just above the very bottom of the cup, and I'm just going to wrap it all the way around. Since I used my fingers to press this decal down, I'm going to go back in with my squeegee now and kind of press it into the cup as best as possible. This is just going to help with adhesion because those fishing pole pieces are very delicate and I don't want to lose any of those. Once I get all those little fine lines positioned like I want, I'm going to go into my final coats of epoxy. In one of the final coats, I'm going to use Nikki's Secret Sauce just a tiny bit. And once that's done, I'm going to epoxy the entire tumbler until smooth. And here we go. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.